Of course we're in love.
Liar.
Well, why do you think that I'm so worried about her?
She wants her husband.
Dustin, she doesn't even know what she's talking about.
I hope you're not planning something stupid, Bates.
But don't you know by now we have no choice but to help you? And like I said, your plan fits right in with ours.
You two can go wherever you want, but you're gonna play by my rules. I'll get her some antibiotics.
You will?
She's gotta be ready by Thursday.
Dustin, you didn't answer my question. Julia. She's dead, isn't she?
She's dead to me.
What do you mean that's all you can do? What does it take to get the police to investigate this? Look, she's been missing for days. Yeah, she called, but I said that was days ago. That's it? That's... Fine. You guys really don't give a damn, do you? The hell with this. Any Rose, please. Any Rose, yeah. Hi, this is Sam Corey. I'm glad you remember me. Listen, I'm gonna make this brief. If you want to wake up to a business tomorrow morning, you will be over at my apartment in 5 minutes, and you will have Dustin Trent's file with you. Thank you.
If you're asking, did I kill Jason Frame, the answer is no.
Let's go on. The night that Jason Frame died, you followed him to the big top.
Yes.
Why?
Got a few things to straighten out.
Would you please describe to the court what happened?
I found him there and we argued.
And that's all?
Yes.
What did you argue about?
He had said something earlier to his sister that had upset her a great deal.
You argued about his sister Charlene.
Yes.
You were dating Charlene Watts, isn't that right?
You know that's right.
What did Jason say to his sister that upset her so much?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Sustained. Did either Jason or Charlene tell you what was said?
No.
That's odd. Did Jason approve of you dating his sister?
No.
Why do you think he didn't approve?
He wanted someone better for her.
I'm sorry, could you speak up,
He
please?
didn't think I was good enough for her.
And why not? Could it be because he found you unstable?
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Isn't it true, Mr. Hudson, that after the war, you lived in hiding for close to 20 years?
Yes, it's true.
For 20 years, you allowed your family to believe you were dead?
It was better they thought that.
The war traumatized you, didn't it, Mr. Hudson? So much so that you couldn't bear to go home and face your life.
It's okay.
You
He's
are
doing
jumping to
fine.
conclusions. You're making assumptions about something you couldn't possibly understand.
Fact, Mr. Hudson, that you were so haunted, so adversely affected by your years in Vietnam, that Jason was desperate to keep you from getting close to his sister.
No, it is not true. Why are you doing
Your
this to me,
Honor,
Cass?
please.
Your Honor, I think Mr. Hudson needs a moment to collect himself. I would like to request a recess.
This isn't a basketball game, Counselor. You don't just call timeouts when you feel like it.
It's not for me, Your Honor.
When we come back, you'll move your questioning along.
I fully intend to do that, sir.
Court stands recessed for 15 minutes.
All rise.
Mallorca.
It's my favorite place in the world.
To vacation.
To live.
Honey, we don't even speak the language.
We can learn.
I couldn't get a job there.
Oh, of course you can. Every place needs doctors.
Not foreign doctors. Do you know what it would take for me to get a license to practice in another country? It would take me years.
So what? We've got money.
This is insane.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
We're not talking about adventure here. We're talking about insanity.
Why? Because you always have to play it safe and play by the rules, always make the obvious choice.
Honey, we're no longer high school kids trying to decide where to go dancing. We're parents now, and we have responsibilities.
Then I guess you won't do it.
I'm just trying to understand why you even suggested this.
I told you. I'm thinking about Steven. I want him to have all the opportunities I never had. I want him to have the best life possible.
And you think he would have that in Mallorca? With no chance to get to know his grandparents, no sense of his own history?
What about you?
Me?
Yeah, you have no room for advancement at Bay City General.
Who said that?
Well, they passed you over for chief of staff.
I didn't want that job.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any ambition?
No. What, because I don't want to sit behind a desk all day long? Because I don't want to go to board meetings all the time? Because I don't want to schmooze with those rich donors? Is that a crime?
I just thought that maybe you would want that job so you could support Steven and me better.
Listen, you just thought that I wanted what you want. Well, honey, I don't. I want to work with good people, and I want to come home to my lovely, beautiful wife and my wonderful new baby.
Fine.
You're disappointed.
I'll get over it.
Listen, honey, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry you feel this way, but I just can't
I'll get it.
get the door.
Victoria Frame,
I'm very busy.
this is for you.
What is it?
Why are you asking me all these questions? Felicia already admitted to shooting Jason. Shouldn't you be trying to prove it was an accident?
It may not have been one.
What?
After checking all the evidence very carefully, it's pretty clear to me that Felicia was mistaken about what happened.
What do you mean?
There was somebody else in the Hall of Mirrors that night. Felicia heard yelling and Jason was arguing with someone. And that could have been the person who killed him.
Where did you come up with all this information?
About the other person? Actually, it's just a theory.
Oh, it's a theory.
Yeah, if I could prove it, I would have had the charges against Felicia dropped a long time ago.
Cass, I wish I could help you. I just don't know what I can do.
You still claim that you were behind Jamie?
Cass, I'm not claiming. I was behind him.
Okay. I'll probably get back to you about this after I've had a chance to talk to the others.
What others?
Everybody was there that night. Your mother, your father, Mac, Rachel, Jamie, Iris, Jake, everybody.
What? That makes you,
What?
Don't you feel a little funny checking up on all your friends?
Listen to me. Felicia's life is on the line here. She didn't murder Jason, so somebody else had to.
Amy.
Everybody is a suspect.
I've been subpoenaed. I have to testify at Felicia's trial. Bartender, you make a mean margarita. Am I talking too loud?
It's okay.
Did anybody hear me?
Everybody in the restaurant.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Look, maybe you ought to get something to eat.
No, I'm not hungry. And besides, I'm waiting for Jake. I love him.
Yeah, but the drink is...
I know, it went right to my head. I know.
You don't have much of a tolerance for this stuff, do
Oh,
you?
what are you talking about, tolerance? I have got an extreme amount of tolerance for this. Let me show you. Bartender, could you come here, please? Now, this is a strawberry margarita, right? Well, of course, because there's still a little bit of pink liquid in here.
Would you like another one?
Pourquoi pas? C'est la vie.
No, thanks. Anyway, could you bring us some peanuts or crackers or something? No problem. You've had enough, Marnie.
You're right. I've had enough. Enough temperature charts. Enough thermometers. Enough classes. Enough false hope and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, I know it's been very difficult.
No, it's not only the fertility thing. It's my life, my marriage, everything. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
I don't think you should.
Should what? Should talk? Talk, right? Talking is is good for you. What's wrong with getting something off your chest for once in your life? To tell you the truth, it's good for you. At least while you're doing it.
But I don't want you to say anything that you might regret
No,
later.
the only thing I regret is that it's taken me this long to realize and to see the light. To know that I'm not meant to have what I want in this life.
No, Marley, what are you talking about? You've got your family, you've got your friends, you've got a husband who loves you.
I know. Why do I feel so empty?
What's going on here?
Doing fine, John.
I couldn't think.
Everybody was on your side.
Why the hell would Cass do that to me?
I've been asking myself the same question.
I'm not at all surprised. I've seen Cass do the most dreadful things before. Nicole, what on earth is Cass trying to do?
His job. He's defending Felicia against a murder charge. Is that so difficult to understand?
John is a part of our family. And Cass will be, too, if he ever gets around to marrying
He's
you.
trying to create reasonable doubt, to convince the jury someone else might be responsible for Jason's death.
But John?
He's got to point the jury away from Felicia.
What he did was unnecessarily brutal and cruel. Nicole,
Dawn,
I'm sorry. I cannot have my family living in the midst of all this hostility. I think what Cass has done is unforgivable.
Cass, Judge Tinkham has a very short fuse.
He certainly does.
And if you don't get to your point soon, he's gonna sit you down.
Any word from Stacy?
Nothing.
I gotta find out about Derek, one way or the other.
Cass.
How you holding up, honey?
No, I'm fine. It's John.
What about him?
He's a friend. I just hate what's going on in here.
Cass, you do what you have to do. Felicia, somebody is trying to lay this blame on you. If it takes Cass being tough to get the truth, then he has to do it. Honey, this is the way it has to be. I hate it, believe me, but I have no choice.
It can get kind of hard and crusty and things.
Look, John, I can see where this is rough on you.
Rough?
But that doesn't give you the excuse to be bad-mouthing my uncle the way you've been doing. This is in public, Charlene. The press has all of this on tape.
Frankie, your uncle was no saint. If John went up there and said that he was, that he wouldn't be telling the truth.
How are you really doing? Here.
I want to knock his teeth right down his
Can't
throat.
let him know that. Can you handle this?
I'm gonna have to. He's trying to break me.
You won't let him. Come on, John, you've come too far.
You know, Charlene, I thought that getting to the truth about Vietnam would make me free.
It did.
I don't know. From where I'm sitting, the truth just might bring me down.